Hello and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're talking about PCOS, meaning polycystic ovarian syndrome. PCOS is a hormonal problem that affects women of childbearing age between the age of 15 to the age of 45 years old. So between 2.2% to 26.7% of women in this age group have PCOS, and many women have PCOS but don't even know, because up to 70% of women with PCOS has not even been diagnosed. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the symptoms of PCOS, the most causes of PCOS, and how to reverse back from PCOS. That means the treatment of PCOS. So welcome to today's video. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more educational videos like this for you, and also remember to share the video with your friends and your families. So let's get down to the business of today. So PCOS is a problem with hormones that affect women during their childbearing age. So it affects women between the age of 15 years to the age of 45 years old. So PCOS is a syndrome or group of symptoms that affect the ovaries and ovulation. It is three main features here. We have the cyst in the ovaries. It causes high level of male hormones and irregular or skipped period for females. So what are the things that causes PCOS? There are three main things that cause PCOS. We have the genes, the insulin resistance, and inflammation. For the gene affects women that have that PCOS runs through in their family. So when PCOS runs through in most families, it's possible that an individual will have PCOS. Then for insulin resistance, insulin is a hormone the pancreas produces to help the body use sugar from food for energy. So when cells can't use insulin properly, the body demands for insulin increases. The pancreas makes more insulin to compensate it. Extra insulin triggers the ovaries to produce more male hormones, which causes PCOS. So in this case, it is when someone is overweight, that means obese, that the main causes of insulin resistance start occurring, which actually not only leads to only PCOS, but also causes type 2 diabetes. Then for inflammation, women with PCOS often have increased level of inflammation in their body. So being overweight contributes to inflammation as well, and skyrockets different levels of inflammation that triggers high level of androgen levels. What are the symptoms of PCOS? There are several common symptoms that occur with PCOS. Number one is irregular period or heavy bleeding. When I say regular period, it's either the individual is seeing it or a period not more than maybe 8 times in a year, or maybe 6 times in a year or so. But when it is every period, the person will continue seeing every period all the time. That means the uterine lining builds up for a longer period of time, so the period you do will become more heavier than normal. So that's the case of heavy bleeding for women with PCOS. And for the irregular period, it's either the woman is having it maybe 6 times in a year, or even fewer than 6 times in a year. So for also another symptoms of PCOS is hair growth. More than 70% of women with this condition grow hair on their faces and their body, including on their back, belly, and chest. You see excessive growth of hair. It is not normal. Then acne also happens, breakout all the time to women that have PCOS. Weight gain, up to 80% of women with PCOS are overweight and they are obese, because when someone has PCOS, to lose weight is always very difficult, except you follow different strategy and follow different methods to lose weight. So because PCOS causes inflammation, remember, So it makes the hormones not to be balanced, thereby causing the weight to keep increasing and increasing. This is why I see an individual say, I keep trying to do different weight loss program, is not working. I keep trying to lose weight, is not working, because the person might be battling with PCOS. So constant headache. So hormone changes causes unnecessary triggers of headache in women with PCOS. Little trigger like this, the person is having constant headache for some time again. How does PCOS affect the woman's body? Having higher than normal androgen level can affect fertility and every aspect of women's health. So 1, infertility. To get pregnant, you have to ovulate, but women who don't ovulate regularly don't release as many eggs to be fertilized. So for women that have PCOS, it's difficult for them to ovulate, because even the time they ovulate, the egg doesn't come as normal. So the egg doesn't form as normal. So this makes it very difficult to fertilize that particular egg that is even produced. So it's a very big deal when it comes to PCOS and infertility. So another way it affects the body is metabolic syndrome. So up to 80% of women with PCOS are overweight or having obesity. So both obesity and PCOS increases the risk of high blood sugar, high blood pressure, or bad cholesterol in the body. So together, this factor causes metabolic syndrome, and they can increase the risk for heart disease, diabetes, and stroke as well. Another way it affects the body is through depression. You see, many women with PCOS most time have issues of depression, because the hormonal changes even affects their emotions in most ways. So when it comes to curing of PCOS, synthetic medication or drugs is not the way out. The way out is your food and other simple lifestyle method you can apply to change and balance your hormone in quick method. So PCOS perfectly reversed or be treated when following this simple method. Let me share with you. Number 1, your food. Make your food your medicine. Food is very important. It can help us heal or make us sick. Our food has the potential of helping us to be whole or helping us to sick. So the choices we made at every single point in time matters a lot on our health and how our hormones are balanced as a woman. So what are the type of food you should be eating if you want to balance your hormones as a woman? First things first, when it comes to your diet, you need to let go of all those overly processed food, mostly packaged foods that are not beneficial for your health. Okay? And all these fizzy drinks, sodas and all, just let them go. If you cannot let them go, then you're not ready to reverse back or treat your PCOS once and for all. So now, it's not difficult following the simple method I'm going to share with you. So from now on, if you want to eat your food, just start by following the healthy plate method. Fill half of your plate with fresh, healthy vegetables. The other quarter with protein. Then the remaining quarter with complex carbohydrate. So the trick here is hit your vegetables first before you delve into your protein and your complex carbohydrate. Also, don't forget to include food like eggs, boiled eggs, most time, because they are awesome for PCOS. They are a complete protein source. They also contain healthy fats and nutrients such as vitamin A, B vitamins, vitamin D, and much more. They have a low glycemic index as well. So also, if you're even trying to conceive, it's also great for fertility, because eggs promote healthy ovulation and also help you regulate your menstrual cycle. Number 2 food you should include in your meal is legumes. Legumes like beans, chickpeas, peas, and lentils. They are all high in protein as well. They contain low fat and rich in fiber. Other food is certain fruits. Eating fruit in moderation is very important for PCOS because not all fruits you can eat. So some fruits are high in sugar, which can raise your glucose level high, and the trick is just that eat fruits that are low in glycemic index, such as berries, cherries, apples, and kiwis. They are very good because they contain high level of antioxidants and can help with your PCOS as well. Okay, so also include colorful vegetables, okay, on your plate. Okay, so you can add vegetables like beetroot, tomatoes, bell peppers, carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, and much more. But make sure you're having them steamed, boiled, sauteed, baked, or roasted. Don't go frying your food. All right, so you do things like non-dairy milk as well. Mostly plant-based milk is advisable. Eat more of dark green leafy vegetable as well. All right, so while eating your dark green vegetable, pair them with essential fatty acids such as citrus fruit, citrus acid like oranges as well. That's very good. Include nuts and seed. Nuts and seed is very important. Almond, peanuts, cashew, walnut, Brazil nut, all these, chia seed, pumpkin seed, flax seed, hemp, they are all important when you're trying to reverse back your PCOS. And also to note, please, if you want to get organic seed and nuts, I sell in my store. Use the link below in the description below to connect and buy organic seed. All right, buy organic seed from my store. Okay, thank you for helping me with that. God bless you. The next thing you need to do when trying to reverse back PCOS is make sure you're strong and exercising. Exercising is very, very important. Exercise and do more of strength training and spend nothing less than 20 minutes every day exercising, doing strength training, lifting weight, and most importantly as well, doing some pelvic exercises, which are very important for women with PCOS. Okay, also the next thing is sleep. Your sleep routine. Irregular bedtime causes hormonal changes in women. Phone, before you go to bed, you're still picking your phone, you're still watching movies and all that. You need to change these routines and have regular bedtime and regular waking up time, so your hormones can respond quickly and balance up. The next is avoid using of plastic as much as possible. If a woman suffering from PCOS, avoid plastic and start using bottles, especially bottled waters, not plastic bottled water. Use original bottled water or glass bottled water is very important. This is because when plastic comes in contact with the food, it releases chemicals like xenoestrogens into it, which are similar to the hormones estrogen produced by the human body, and it completely messes up the hormonal balance of the body. Okay, so if you're someone that even goes to the office with your food, make sure it is not in plastic. Change it to stainless steel container. Follow all these methods I've shared and you will start seeing results in few weeks time. Channel, remember to subscribe for more educational videos and also give this video a thumbs up if you find it valuable. Okay, so thanks for watching. Until next time I come your way, my name is Marymath and I talk health. Thank you.